When I moved to a new city for work, I found a cheap room for rent in a quiet neighborhood. The landlady, Mrs. Whitmore, was an old woman in her 80s who seemed kind but a little strange. She told me she hadn't left the house in over 30 years. I thought she was just eccentric and lonely. The rent was low and the room was cozy. Everything seemed fine until I started hearing footsteps at night. I figured it was just her walking around, but one night I saw her sleeping in the living room. Still, I heard the footsteps above me. I asked her about it the next morning. She smiled and said, "Oh, that's just Harold. He never really moved out." I laughed awkwardly. "Harold?" I asked. "My husband," she said. "He passed away in 1987. I tried to brush it off. Maybe she was just confused. But things got weirder. My belongings would move. I'd find my door unlocked. Once I heard humming from the attic. When I finally went up there, I found a dusty photo of Mr. and Mrs. Whitmore, with a note written on the back. "She won't let me leave." I stared at the back of the photo, heart pounding. The attic was cold, much colder than the rest of the house. That note didn't feel like a joke. It felt like a warning. I rushed downstairs holding the picture. Mrs. Whitmore was in the kitchen humming softly while stirring tea. I asked her directly, "What is this?" and placed the photo on the table. She looked at it, then looked at me, and for the first time, her kind smile dropped. "You went upstairs?" she said flatly. "That door was locked for a reason." I had to know what's going on. I hear footsteps, voices. "Your husband's been dead for decades." She didn't answer right away, just took a slow sip of her tea. Then she whispered, "I told you. He never left, and neither will you, if you keep opening doors that don't belong to you." I laughed nervously, hoping she was joking. But then she reached into the drawer and pulled out a small brass key. "You've seen too much. Now you need to meet him properly." I didn't wait. I grabbed my phone and bag and ran out of the house without looking back. I didn't even bother packing. I called a friend, crashed on his couch that night, and reported the house to the police. But when they visited the address I gave them, they said the house had been abandoned for 17 years. There was no sign of Mrs. Whitmore, no furniture, just a dusty photo on the floor with the same note. "She won't let me leave." Subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new video. Thank you.